So just about set now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Kodai Senga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now, Anthony Volpe inside. And we're underway here this afternoon. That's down and in. A slider missed. And misses inside. On the outside corner for a strike. 3-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black.
Right fielder,
man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here is Aaron Judge. Yeah, that's fouled off. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Rip towards third. Throws to first. Judge out on the play. And that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. And we're back. And today's starter, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Juan Soto now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Mark Vientos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Citi Field, new inning getting started, and here comes Bellinger. Senga back to work. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Swung on, belted. Soto really on his horse for it. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Bellinger stands at second with no outs. Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6th, catcher Austin Wells.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. And that's in for a strike. 1 out, a runner at second here at the top of the second. Pickoff throw. Bellinger dives back. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Nimmo makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 7th, First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And there's a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. That one way outside, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taylor in position, and that'll do it. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman,
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Out to short, Volpe. The throw to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2 is the count.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one missed. Next offering is in the dirt. Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Ball.
In the dirt. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And there's 2 away.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Checks over to first, back safely. Fastball for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Just off the outside edge. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay? He was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Francisco Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez settles under this one, brings it in, and that ends the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Outside low, and it's 1-0. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Anthony
shortstop,
Volpe will hit next. Fly to left his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that skips in the dirt.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that is out of play. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third.
off
Here's the
for the
catcher
Mets.
for the Mets,
Catcher,
Francisco Alvarez.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Out towards left center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice,
Now
these
batting,
outfielders get about
shortstop,
10 minutes of
Francisco
balls in the gaps.
Lindor.
They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Righty delivers. Now 1-1.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
That ball right
Now
there
batting,
landed in what they
the
call
right
the no
fielder,
man's land,
Juan
meaning it's not really a spot on the
Soto.
field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the short.
And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the
for
inning.
the
And
Yankees,
stepping in for the
second
Yankees,
baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jr.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Just misses with that one.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
Good eye on that spot. Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and
got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Doubled his first time. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo
So the go-ahead
Stanton.
run in scoring position. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Grounded out his first time up. That clips a corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a foul ball. 4th inning underway, no score. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second, 2 down. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut out and missed, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. And we're back,
Lead
ready to go,
off for the
bottom
Mets,
4. And
right
now
fielder,
Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Soto in his 7th season, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Misses outside, ball 1. And another ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm over to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Next,
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's even up.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Down in order go the Mets. And we're still knotted at 0. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Senga back to work. Misses outside, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That to right. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2-0. And there's a ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. He popped out his first time. Just missed. And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one ripped. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And that one Wrapped foul. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
These fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Mets.
So now the DH spot, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 so far. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Hey. Ball, that's off the plate.
The Yankees up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Fly to left his first time. And ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
That one missed.
Ball 2.
The other way, and a base hit right there. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so
Francisco
far. No runs across
Alvarez.
either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
Taylor off of first with 2 away. And that one sliced foul. The 1-1. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. Third out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Yankees 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, top 6. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch is downstairs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2. Now fly ball to right center. Taylor makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And it's fouled away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch downstairs, and the count's even at 2. And downstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge is there. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco
Now up to him,
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Missed
Ball
with a
one.
changeup, and that's ball one. The Yanks leading by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge has it sized up. He's got it, and there's two away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite
Now
barrel it
batting,
up enough
the
to really
right
drive
fielder,
it.
Juan
And now it's
Soto.
Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. What a play. Inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Danny Young.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
pitching
pitches
for
out
the
of him
Mets.
right here. Got to do his best
Number
to keep the
81.
score right where it is.
Danny Young.
Here comes Cody
Leading off
Bellinger.
for the Yankees, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
And that's in the
Ball
dirt.
one, no strike.
Young goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for
Now
him.
batting, the
Really good
designated
swing
hitter,
right there. He got a pitch that he
Giancarlo
knew he could
Stanton.
handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score.
Comes through with the
Now
RBI.
batting,
Really nice
catcher,
job staying
Austin
inside with his
Wells.
hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Austin Wells, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that
Now
outer
batting,
third, and
first
that pitch
baseman,
finished
Paul Goldschmidt.
right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Paul Goldschmidt now. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And right back to the mound. On to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Tapped in front of the plate. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Fouled off. He was late. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. And they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Danny Young won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Mets with a new arm on the mound, Daniel Nunez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
First and second, 2 outs. Now, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it, and that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. And the polar bear strikes out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and
batting,
understandably
left
so. In an 0-2
fielder,
count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to
Envivo.
cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Nimmo up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Fouled off to the right. Yankees up by 3. Way out front for strike 2.
Just an outstanding
One
job
ball,
of spinning
two
the
strikes.
baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that skips in the dirt. That one just missing inside. And now it's 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. To the right side. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. Still down 3-0. We go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's in there. Strike 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Stanek getting cranked up as well.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've
Right
seen,
fielder,
but certainly
Aaron
got away with the
Judge.
location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Alonso. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And takes low for ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
This one in the air, center field. Taylor pulls it down, and that is that. New pitcher on now, Fernando Cruz.
Now pitching for the Yankees, Number 63, Fernando Cruz.
And now the DH,
Leading off
Jesse
for
Winker. The Mets
designated
in
hitter,
striking distance,
Jesse
but have some work to do.
Winker.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one outside. And that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
Well, it's
Two balls,
critical right
no
here
strike.
that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Bellinger puts it away. One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder,
And now the center fielder,
Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swings through that.
I was always told it's
0-1.
hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Comes up empty.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it
ball, 2
out.
strikes.
But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
That's about as nasty of a split as
Now
you'll come
batting,
across,
catcher,
especially in terms of
Francisco
movement. I mean, that thing tumbles
Alvarez.
out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Alvarez
Counts 1-0.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In the air, right side. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Nunez back to work. Slider right there. Action in the pen down there. Reed Garrett getting loose out there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice
Now
about
batting
getting yourself
catcher,
an automatic
Austin
double
Wells.
like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. And they add on. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour. And the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens. And every couple of years, somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Dedniel Nunez done for the day. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Taking
Mets.
over on the mound for the Mets,
Number 55.
Ryan Stanek. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Stanek.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
That's off the inside corner. And a count even 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Aye.
Goes down looking. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed
One
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. Yeah, they get the out.
Now batting third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
2 outs, base is empty. Oswaldo Cabrera will hit next. That's in there. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. Now a jump throw, and he's safe at first.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
So a man at first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 4, 3 flyouts and a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Cabrera off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Now here is Jeff McNeil.
Mets, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
Ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is downstairs.
2-2 to count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now batting.
And now it's Frankie
shortstop,
Lindor.
Francisco
1 for 3.
Lindor.
That one catches the zone. Strike 1. That's down and in. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. The Yankees leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is fouled back. That one just misses. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Headed towards the corner. Dominguez makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Soto in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. This could end it. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
5-0 the final in this